Champs of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Hope this series of question answers will help you to crack your exams. Best of luck. Before starting, if you want to practice all these questions, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Also download our app from the description link given in the link given in the description box. All right, so let's start with today's paper. Today we'll be solving SSC CGL 12th April 2022 Shift 1 paper. All right, this paper, as you all must know, this is having around 100 questions. All these questions will be a mixture of mathematics, GK, English, and mental ability. All right, so let's start with the very first question for this paper today. You have to select the combination of letters that, when sequentially placed in the blanks of the given series, will complete the series. And here's the series. There are 4 options which are given to you in the question. We'll be filling all the options one by one in the given set of alphabets to check which one will come, which one will give you a fruitful answer. Right, let's start with the first one. So here, if I'm filling this set of alphabets in the blanks given, right? So which one will come? Let's see. Let's see. The very first one will be CVBNH. 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 Second one becomes CHBNV. BVN. No, sorry, this is, yeah, it's CHBNV, then CVNBH, CVBNH. Right? Third one is CVBNC, BVH, BVHNH, CVBNH. Last one, CVBNH, BVNCH, CHBVH. So now if I'm looking at all these alphabetical order, don't you think this is making a pattern? This is making a sequence. The first one is making a sequence of CVBNH. None of the rest, they are repeating themselves. This is not the same, right? This is not the same. And even this is not the same. They are not making any pattern. No pattern is there. Only the first one is making a pattern of CVBNH. Hence, obviously, option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 2. Study the given pattern carefully and select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark. So, see, in these type of questions, obviously, you need to get the logic or the pattern. If you get this thing, you are done. Right, that's obviously you are done. So what is the logic? If you study this square very carefully, the logic in this square is what? It's second number plus first number multiplied by second number minus first number. This makes the third number. This is column wise. Okay, let's check whether I'm telling you right or not. Let's see. See if I'm looking at the very first one, 11 and 14. This is 11 is the first number and 14 is the second number. So this is column 1. In column 1, so first number is 11 and the second number is 14. So 14 plus 11 multiplied by 14 minus 11. This gives you 25 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 75. which is here. Let's go with the second column now. Column 2. Here the second number is 16 and the first number is 15. Right. So here what will you have as 16 plus 15 multiplied by 16 minus 15. This gives you 31 into 3. That is equal to 31 itself, which is true. See, it is here. This is true. So now here is the second number which you have to find out. This 9 is the first number. Correct. So in third column, what do you have? In column 3, right? Second number, let it be, I'll put it as second number plus first number, that is 9. This is multiplied by second number minus first number, which is 9, is equal to 88. Correct? So this is a plus b into a minus b. So using the identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. What will this expression become? Equation become? This will be second number square minus 9 square is equal to 88. Correct? So this makes second number square is equal to 88 plus 81. Why? 9 square is 81. All of you know this. So this is equal to 169. So the second number will be equal to root of 169, which is equal to 13. Right? Okay, so let's check with the options. This option C is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. All right, then let's move to the next question, number 3. If the signs plus and divide are interchanged, then which of the following equations can be correctly balanced? So you have to interchange the signs of plus and divide. Correct? Let's go with each and every option to check whether the LHS and RHS they match or not. I'll go with the first one. All right. So see, this becomes the plus will be changed into division, the division will be changed into plus. So this will become 22 divided by 11 multiplied by 8 plus 3. This should be equal to 19. Correct? So now, according to BODMAS, you have to do the division first and then multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction. Right? 22 divided by 11 will give you 2. Multiply by 8 plus 3 should be equal to 19. This is 16 plus 3 should be equal to 19. 19 is equal to 19. So here LHS and RHS are equal. So this is our answer. But still, let's check with the rest of options also. Second one, if I'm interchanging division, I'll replace it with the plus, and the plus will be interchanged with division. So this will become 24 minus 12 plus 6 divided by 3 should be equal to 20. Right, according to BODMAS, you will solve division first. So this will be 24 minus 12 plus 2 should be equal to 20. Then you have to do the addition, 24 and 2. If you will add them, you will get 26 minus 12. This should be equal to 20. This makes it 14, but this 14 is not equal to 20. Here, LHS is not equal to RHS. Let's go with the C option also. C option, again, this will become 12 divided by 4 minus 8 plus 3. This should be equal to 11, right? So according to BODMAS, we'll be doing the division first. This will be 3 minus 8 plus 3 should be equal to 11. 6 minus 8 should be equal to 11. This is minus 2. This is not equal to 11. Here, LHS is not equal to RHS, right? So even this is not the correct option. B and C both are gone. We have our answer, but we are still verifying all the rest options. Let's go with this D option now. D is 16 plus will be changed into division divided by 4 multiply 8 division will be changed to plus. This should be equal to 45. So according to BODMAS, this 16 divided by 4, this gives you 4 multiply by 8 plus 3 should be equal to 45. 8 fours are 32 plus 3. This should be equal to 45. And here it is 35. Of course, this is not equal to 45. Here LHS and RHS are not equal. So yes, This option D is also wrong. We have our answer as option A. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 4. So now in this question, you are given one dice is given to you and the 3 different positions of the same dice are given. The 6 faces of which are numbered from 1 to 6. You have to select the number that will be on the face opposite to the face showing the number 5. Okay. See, now in this question, if you look at the second and the third dice, 1 and 3 are common, right? They are common, both the dice. The second dice, if I rotate the second dice, wait, if I rotate the second dice 180-degree clockwise direction, okay, on the other adjacent side of 1 and 3 comes 4. See, it comes 4, correct? Now, if I'm looking at this was about the second and third dice. If I look at the first and third dice, see if I'm looking at the first and third dice, what numbers are common? I'll have to wait. Now, see, if I was talking about the first 2 dice, in the case of first 2 dice, if I rotate the second dice by 180-degree clockwise, on the other adjacent side of 1 and 3 comes 4. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm looking at the first and third dice, right? In these 2 dice, 1 and 4 are common, correct? The first dice, if I rotate the first dice 90-degree anti-clockwise direction, the other adjacent side of 1 and 4 comes 3, right? See this 3. This one comes, right? So now the opposite, now look at the opposite faces of given cube. So according to this whole information, the number 6, the opposite will be 4, right? The opposite will be 4. If I'm looking at 2, the opposite will be 3. If I'm looking at 1, the opposite will be 5. So here's our answer. You have to tell which one will be on the face opposite to the face having number 5. It is 1, right? Option A is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 5. You have to select the letter cluster from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the given series. So, see, you are given the set of alphabets and you have to find out what will come, what set of letter cluster will come next in the place of question mark. See, for this question, what you have to use, these type of questions are very common in your exam, in your SSC exam. So do remember this alphabetical place value table. Alphabetical place value table. So this table is your lifesaver. We'll be using this table in a couple of questions we'll be doing today. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So do remember this alphabetical place value table for solving such questions. Let's go with the logic of the question now. So first of all, you are having HDMS. Let's write down HDMS. HDMS. Let's write down the place value. Okay, after that you have O, V, V, I. Then you have V, N, E, Y, V, N, E, Y. And then you have C, F, N, O. Right? Now let's write down the place numbers of all these alphabets. What is the place number of H? It's 8. D is at 4. M is at 13 and S 19. O is at the 15 number. V is at 22. I is at 9. Now V 22, N is at 14, E is at 5, and Y is at 25. Let's move next. C alphabet is at position number 3, F is at 6, N is at 14, and O is at 15. Okay, let's see the logic. So if I add a 7 to 8, I'll get a 15 number. Okay, now 4, from 4 to 22. Okay, fine. You have to see after 7 comes 8. What if I've moved 7 alphabets behind D? See this D, this is the position D, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be, sorry, yes, 8 over here. This is alphabet V. So I'm moving 8 positions backward, right? From 13 to 22, you moved 9 positions in the front direction. From 19 to 9, you moved 10 positions back. Correct? So this is the logic which I'm feeling in this question is being followed. Plus 7 minus 8 plus 9 minus 10. Let's see if the same logic is being followed in the rest of the options as well. So if I add a 7 to this, that's done. If I subtract an 8 from here, 22 minus 8 gives you 14. 22, if I add a 9 to it, this becomes 31. And of course, 26, we are ending after 26, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This E will be there, which is absolutely correct. So from here, if your position 9, if I subtract 10 from here, you will, in the backward direction, you will go at the alphabet Y. Same thing, plus 7 minus 8 plus 9 minus 10. Now, if I'm following the same logic, plus 7 minus 8 plus 9 and minus 10. So what is the alphabetical position? If I'm adding 7 to this 3, I'll get a 10th position. Then 6 minus 8, that means I'm moving backward. After the 6th alphabet F, I'm moving backward in the direction. 8 positions in the backward direction, I'll get the alphabet number 24. Next, this 14, if I'm adding 9 to this, I'll get a 23 number. 15 minus 10 will give you a 5. So let's write down the alphabets from the position 10. For position 10, you have J. For position 24, it's X. For position 23, it's W. And for position 5, it is E. So it is J, X, W, E is the letter cluster which should come in the place of question mark, which is the next one in the series. So which is the correct option? Option B. J, X, W, E is the answer. Hope you are clear with this. Next, question number 6. So in a code language, if pen is written as 17717, how will cap be written in the same language? In this question, we'll be again making the use of the same alphabetical place value table. The same table which we used in the last question will be used in this question again. Okay, so I'm not writing down the numbers now. Please refer to the previous question for this alphabetical place value table. Now, pen is written as this. First of all, let's write down pen. What is the place value of P? P is at position 16, E is at 5, and N is at 14. So you moved to 17, 7, and 17, right? So here is 17, 7, 17. I'm adding a 1 to this, I'm adding a 2 to this, and I'm adding a 3 to this. So here's the logic. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. This is the logic for the question. So how will the cap be written as? Let's write down for cap now. C cap, C-A-P. C is at position 3, A is at 1, and P is at 16. If I'm adding this 1, there is 2, here is I'm adding 3 plus 1, plus 2, and plus 3. So the number 3 will become This is 4, here is 3, and here is 19. Which alphabet is at position 4? Let's check the position 4 alphabet is, okay, actually we don't need the positions, we just need the code for this. So the code for the cap is 4319. This is the answer to the question. Let's check out with the options. 4319 is option B. So this is the answer. Option B is the answer to our question. Question number 7. If A denotes addition, B means multiplication, C means subtraction, and D means division, then what will be the value of this expression? Let's make a table. A means, let's alphabet, and here's the symbol, right? A, B, C, D. A means addition, B means multiplication, C means subtraction, and D means division. Right? Now the given expression is 46C6A7, B5A, 24D6, B, 27D9D3. Right? Let's write down let's write down this expression after inserting these symbols. Right? So this makes it 46 minus, because C stands for minus, 46 minus 6. A means plus, so 6 plus 7. Then this B means multiply, multiply 5. A means plus, 24. D means divide, 6. B means multiply, brackets 27. D means divide, 9. D3. Right? So here is this. According to BODMAS, what we'll be doing first? You know, BODMAS is our lifesaver in all solving all the algebraic expressions. So we'll be doing what? We'll be solving the division first. Let's go for it. Brackets is the first thing that we'll be solving. So here are 1, 2. This is the inner bracket. I'll be solving these two brackets first. So this will make 46 minus 6 plus 7 gives you 13. Multiply by 5 plus 24 divided by 6. Multiply by 27. 9 divided by 3 gives you 3. So this is 3. Again, okay, fine. This bracket is solved. You are left with one bracket. Let's go for that one also. This makes 46 minus 13 into 5 plus 24 divided by 6 multiply by 9. Now, according to BODMAS, we'll be solving division. 46 minus 13 into 5 plus 4 multiplied by 9. Now comes the time of multiplication. This makes 46 minus 65 plus 36. Addition will be carried out now because next is the addition turn. 82 minus 65, which gives you 17, and this is your answer. Let's check out with the options. Here is option B as your answer. Hope you're clear with this. Next, question number 8. So you have to read the given statements and conclusions carefully, assuming that the information given in the statement is true, even if it appears to be at variance with commonly known facts. Decide which of those given conclusions logically follow from the statements. So here the first statement is all fruits are leaves, right? Let's make the Venn diagram to understand these statements carefully. All fruits are leaves. So here is a entity leaves. Let's make a bigger one. Here's an entity leaves, and here is fruits. So here is all fruits are leaves, first one. Then some mangoes are rotten. Here are some mangoes which are rotten, and all rotten are fruits. There are two things, all rotten are fruits. So first of all, there is this. This is rotten. This entity represents rotten, and it says some mangoes are rotten. So that means here is mangoes, right? Here are the mangoes. So some mangoes are rotten. I think now the Venn diagram, the situation is very much clear. All fruits are leaves, right? Fruits comes inside the leaves, all fruits are leaves. Some mangoes are rotten. Before that, you have to show all rotten are fruits. So rotten will be coming inside the entity fruits, and some mangoes are rotten. That is, this is the portion of the mangoes which are rotten, and this is the portion of the mangoes which are not rotten. Correct. Now let's see the conclusions one by one. Some leaves are rotten. Is that true? Yes. Some leaves are rotten. This is absolutely true because this is leaves and this is rotten. So all the this is true as all rotten are fruits and all fruits are leaves also. So some leaves are rotten. That is true. Second one, some mangoes are fruits. This is also true. See, all rotten are fruits, right? And some mangoes are rotten. So all mangoes are fruits is true. Sorry, some mangoes are fruits is true, right? This is true. The next one, all leaves are either rotten or mangoes. No, this is false. This one is false. As all rotten are fruits and all fruits are leaves, all rotten are fruits and all fruits are leaves, and some mangoes are rotten. So all leaves are either rotten or mangoes. This is false. Correct. So which one is true? Only first option and the second option, they are true. Hence option A is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next question number 9. Select the correct option that indicates the arrangement of the given course of actions in a logical and a meaningful order. Let's read them. Open email account, compose email, start computer, enter email address, write the content, send the mail. You have to choose the correct order of all of these. So of course, the logic here is all the steps that you follow while doing the email. The mailing process from the given sentences, they are following which order? First of all, of course, what do you have to do? You have to start your computer. This is the basic thing, the very first thing that you have to do, right? So this is the first thing. Then after that, see, open email account, compose, enter email address, write the content, send. Of course, you have to open your email account. After opening your email account, you have to compose an email. You have to click on compose an email, right? After that, what do? You enter an email address is the next thing, right? After that, you write down the content. That's number 5. And then finally, you send the mail. So this is 312456, which is the correct option. It's 312456 option B. Hope you people have sent the mail number of times. So this sequence is pretty clear to you. All right, let's move to the next question, number 10. So here's the sequence of folding a piece of paper and the manner in which the folded paper has been cut and shown in the following figures. What would this paper look when unfolded? So here is a paper, you folded it in this way, then you folded it in this way, and then you made some these type of cuts on the paper. Right? When you will open this, what will this one look like? See, this one, if I'm looking at this figure, not figure actually, this cutout. If I'm looking at this cutout, if I'm placing it here, it will come like this, right? And it will come like this, and it will come like this. Correct? Now this one, the bottom one, how will it come? It will come over here, and over here, and over here, right? Then this semicircle, if I'm opening, this will come over here, and the same one over here, and the same one over here. So now look at this one. Which of this A, B, C, D figures this exactly matches? The one I have drawn over here, this matches with which of the 4 options exactly? Yes, option B. This is the one which correctly matches with the answer we just framed, right? And this is the answer to our question. Hope you are clear. All right, then let's move to the next question, number 11. 4 letter clusters have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner, 1 is different. You have to select the letter cluster that is different. So the first one is U, W, Z, B, I. Let's write down all of them. Okay, it's U, W, Z, B, I. Then N, P, S, W, B, A, C, F, J, O, and the last one is T, V, Y, C, H. Let's write down the place values of all of them. U is at position 21, W is at 23, Z 26, B is at 2, and I is at 9. Okay. Next, N is at 14 and P is at 16. S is at 19, W is at 23, and B is at 2. A1, C3, F is at 6, and J is at 10. O position is 15. Okay, I hope you people are referring the please alphabetical place value table that we made in the previous question. So, okay, fine. T is at position number 20, V is at 22, Y is at 25, C is at 3, and H is at 8. All right. So let's see how many plays you moved ahead in all of them. From 21 to 23, I moved plus 2, plus 3, B is at 2. So I have moved plus 2 over here as well because after Z, it's A, B. All right. And now I have moved plus 7. All right, fine. Let's move to the next one. Here is a plus 2. Here is plus 3. Here is plus 4 and a plus 5. Right. Next, from this to this, plus 2, 3 to 6, plus 3, 6 to 10, plus 4, and 10 to 5, plus 5. Next, from 20 to 22, you have moved plus 2. This, plus 3. From here to here, you have moved 4 places in the forward direction, and here 5 places in the forward direction. So you can see in these three, in the last three, in these three, what logic is there? Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, and plus 5. The very first one is the one in which here is plus 2 and here is plus 7. So this is obviously the odd one out. Right? Option A is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 12. So now you have to select the figure from the given options that can replace the question mark. Right? So here is a set of figures and here is the question mark. You have to choose from all these 4 options that which will be coming in the question mark. So in this question, you have to get the logic. If you find out the pattern, not the logic, sorry, you have to get the pattern over here. If you get the pattern, then you will of course be able to solve it. Right? If you get the pattern. So let's see all the figures to get the pattern clearly. See, in the first one, in this question mark, you have to find out the inner polygon of the first figure, which is the inner polygon over here. Okay. The inner polygon of the first figure is moved to the outer polygon of the second figure. See, this is what? This is a rhombus. If you look at this one carefully, what is inside? It's a rhombus. This has moved to the outside, right? See it carefully. The inside rhombus, this has moved on the outside. And then what you're left inside is a circle. What will be left inside is a circle. See the circle over here. Now the circle has moved outside. And after the circle has moved outside, what will be left in the inside figure? After the circle is left outside, you are left with a square over here, right? Then obviously what will come in the outer figure here will be a square. Hope you're clear. See, I'm repeating the rhombus. There's a rhombus. It has moved to the inside, outside, the very outside figure, and then the circle will be moved over here. Then you have a square. Then the square will be moved on the outside. So, which is the option? Which is the correct option out of these? Let's see the square. When you are having the square inside, okay, I'm having the square outside in all of them, but after the square, we are left with the pentagon, which is surrounded by a hexagon. Look at this very carefully. Sorry. This is the pentagon, and this is being followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. This is a hexagon, right? So if you look at the inner figures very carefully, you will find a pentagon which is surrounded by a hexagon, and which is the one which is having square on the outside, obviously, or the four. Why A, B, C, D, all are having the squares on outside. But inside the pentagon, which is surrounded by a hexagon, is only option C. Here is a pentagon which is surrounded by a rhombus. Here is this different figure. Here is again the different figure. Option C is the one which is having a square on the outside. Inside, it has a pentagon which is surrounded by a hexagon, right? Hope you are clear. So this option C is the answer to the question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 13, it says A hash B means A is father of B. B modulus A, sorry, A modulus B means A is mother of B. A at the rate B means A sister of B, and A and B means A son of B. So these are some of the symbols which give you this relationship. And you are given this expression, right? Then which of the following statements is not correct? This is the expression which determines the relationship between the various entities like G, M, T, S, and all that. Okay, so let's start. First of all, to answer this question, you need to prepare a family tree using these symbols. So let's make the family tree using symbols so that we can have the pictorial representation of the data, which makes our interpretation very easy. So here is a symbol and here is a relationship. Here is a relation now. First of all, let's see over here. If you are having a circle, you are having a square, a double line, a single line, and a vertical line. A circle in our case will represent a female with a circle, a male with a square, a married couple with double line, a married couple, and here we will represent siblings with a single line. A vertical line will represent difference of a generation. Difference of generation. All right. Okay. So let's move further now. Now you are given this information. What the information is given? This. This set of information is also given. Let's make a table for this one also. Let's go. So now, according to the given information, I'll be making a table. Here it is. This is the second table. Wait. I'll be making this. And this. Okay. So here is the another one. I'll write down the symbol over here. A is, and the symbol I'll be writing in this case, the meaning of the symbol. Let's make. There is a hash, there is a modular sign, at the rate, and symbol. So meaning of this symbol is father. This means mother. This means sister, and this means son of B. So these are the symbols which represent the different relationship. Now the given expression, let's write down the given expression. So this is the one. Let's write it down. It's given G hash M hash D modulus S at H and R and W at the rate U. So now this means if I'm looking this symbol table and this, let's interpret the different relationships. So from here, this means G is father of M. G is father of M. Then M is father of T. T is mother of S, and S is sister of H. H is son of R. Let's write down. H is son of R and R is son of W. W is sister of U. These are the relationships according to this given expression. Now, what we'll be doing, we'll be writing down these relationships using this symbol table so that we can have a pictorial representation of the whole expression and we can easily withdraw results from there. Let's go. So first of all, it's given G is father of M. So that means G is a male, right? Let's put it in a square box. So G is father of M. There's a difference of generation. Here is M. I don't know whether M is a male or female, so I'll write it M as such only. Next is given M is father of T. That means M is a male. It's father of T. Now I don't know whether whether T is a male or a female. The next one says T is mother of S. That means T is a female. Okay, it says T is mother of S. That's a difference of generation. Here is S. I don't know what is S. It's a male or female. We are done with these three. Now it says S is sister of H. That means S is a female. First of all, sister of a horizontal line. Here is H. I don't know whether H is a male or female. Let it be like this. Next is H is son of R. So H is a male. It's son of R. So here is R. It's a difference of generation. So I will represent it like this. Now, I don't know. See, obviously, if T was a female, R has got to be a male only. Right. Anyways, the next one says R is son of W. That means R is a male. It's son of W. So here is W. Don't know what W is, whether it's a male or female. The next one says W is sister of U. That means W is female. It's sister. That means siblings. We will represent the siblings with the horizontal line. There will come U. Okay, I will not put anything on, around U because I don't know whether U is a male or female. So this is the chart. See, of course, if S and H, they are brother and sister, and T is mother, R is father, then obviously T and R, they are husband and wife. That means they are married couple. Correct. So now let's see the first one. First relationship they have told. G is paternal grandfather of T. Let's see. G is paternal grandfather of T. That's true. See from here? This is true. As G is father of M and M is father of T, so G is paternal grandfather of T. That is true. Next one. It says W is maternal grandmother of H. Let's see. W is maternal. Wait. Yes, W is maternal mother of H. See, this one seems to be false. W is maternal grandmother of H. It's not maternal, it's paternal grandmother. Why? See, S is sister of H, right? S is sister of H and H is son of R. R is son of W. So W is paternal grandmother of H, right? Hence, it's not the maternal grandmother. This is false. The second one seems to be false. This is true. This is true. This is false. Next one, M is maternal grandfather of S. Let's see. M is maternal grandfather of S. That's true. CT is mother. So M is this maternal grandfather of S. That is true. As M is father of T and T is mother of S. Next one is R is husband of T. That's for sure. That was correct. R and T, they are husband and wife. Why? Because they both are parents of S and H. So they are husband and wife. As T is mother of S and S is sister of H. H is son of R. So R and T, they are husband, wife. That's true. Okay, so even this is the last one. This is also true. So which one is false is option B. That is what you have to pick up, which is not correct. Option B is incorrect. Hope you are clear with this. Next, question number 14. A is 25 years younger than B. The age of B would be double the age of C after 15 years. The current age of B is 3 times the current age of C. What is the current age of A? See, in this question, a number of things are given to you. First of all, let's write down what things are given to us. You are given A is 25 years younger than B. That means if I'm assuming the age of A as A and age of B as B, age of C as C. So it says A is equal to B minus 25. Let's give it number one. Okay. Also, you are given age of B would be double of age of C after 15 years. So after 15 years, right? What will be the age of B? It will be B plus 15, B's age, right? And what will be C's age? It will be obviously current age of C plus 15. Now, according to question, after 15 years, B's age will be two times, will be double. That means it will be two times age of C. Okay, so this makes B plus 15 is equal to 2C plus 30, or B is equal to 2C plus 15. Let's give it number 2. Third thing which is given to us, the current age of B is 3 times the current age of C. Okay, so now there is another thing which is given. Current age of B is 3 times current age of C. Let's give it number 3. So now solving these two, solving 2 and 3. If I'm solving both of them, I'll put the value of B over here. What you will get B is equal to 2C plus 15. This makes 3C is equal to 2C plus 15, or C is equal to 15. Yes, you got the age of C, right? You'll put this in this equation. B is equal to 3C. You will get 3 into 15, that is equal to 45 years. You got the age of B. You got the age of, this is not the answer actually. You got the age of C. You got the age of B. You want to know the age of A. So let's fill in this one. A is equal to B minus 25. A is equal to B minus 25. That is equal to 45 minus 25, which is equal to 20 years. Let's see what was asked in the question. It was, what is the current age of A? We just solved the current age of A is 20 years. So that is your answer. Option D is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 15. In a code language, soup is written as TNVO and bowl will be written in that language. How it will be written in the language? So we'll be using the same your alphabetical place table that we used in the earlier questions. The same table will be used in this question as well. So I hope you remember that table. It was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Now, see, soup is written as this. So let's write down soup first. S-O-U-P. It's written as T-N-V-O. Let's write down the place numbers of all of these alphabets. S is at position 19. O is at 15. U is at 21. P is at 16. Alphabet T is at position 20, N is at 14, V is at 22, and O is at 15. Okay, see, from 19 to 20, here's a plus 1, 15 to 14 minus 1, 20 to 22 plus 1, 16 to 15 minus 1. So what is the logic? It's plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. And what is the word that you have to write? It's bowl. How will that be written in the coded language? B-O-W-L. WL. Let's write down. B is at position 2. O is at, just a minute. Yeah. O is at 15. W will be at 23 and L is at 12. So same logic that we had in the previous word is followed here. Plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. So 2 plus 1 gives you 3, 15 minus 1, 14, 23 plus 1, 24, 12 minus 1, 11. Alphabet which is at 3 is C, 14 is N, 24 X, 11 K. So what is the code? What does the code become? CNXK. This is your answer. Let's check out with the options. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. So question number 16, you have to select the option that is not embedded in the given figure X. Rotation is not allowed. This is the given figure X. You have to see A, B, C, D, which is not there in the given figure. So let's look at the figure very carefully and the given options also very carefully. The very first option is this one, right? Let's look at the figure. See, if you are looking at the figure, don't you think this part, just look at this part. This very part is exactly the one which is in option A. So this is embedded. This is not my answer. My question was which is not embedded. So A part is not my answer because it's already there embedded in the given figure. Let's look for the second one. This. Now this, if you look at this one again, this is the same one. See? Look at this one. Right? This is exactly the B part. So even this is embedded and this is not my answer. Let's look at the last one. C part. In the C part, if I'm looking at this figure, see, in this figure, this is not matching. See this part, this is not matching over here. This is not the same one. Look at the figures carefully. If I look at this one mostly matches, but this part over here is not exactly the same as C part. So C is not embedded in the given figure. Now let's look at the last option, D. If I'm looking at D, see this is the D part. It's embedded. It is there in the given option in the given figure X. So option C is not embedded. It is not there in the given figure. So this is my answer. Hope you're clear with this. All right, then let's move to the next question. Number 17. You have to select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the series. Let's go. See, in the given series, if I'm looking at 1635, there's a question mark. Here is 217, 653, 1309. See, if I'm looking at the numbers, the numbers are changing. Here is a small change, but here is a big change, even a bigger change, even a bigger change. And somewhere they are moving in a multiple of 2, around, about, right? So like 16 multiple 2 is 32. Similarly, 653 multiple is around 1200, which is a nearest number to this. 217 multiple, if I'm multiplying this number, but this goes with approximately a multiple of 3. So let's see, I'm writing down the numbers 16, 35, question mark. Let's write it in a broader way. 16, 35, question mark, 217, 653, and 1309. Right, you have to find out the logic. Once you get the logic, you will be done. Here is, I know this number, 16 multiplied by 2 plus 3 gives me 35. Correct? I don't know what about here, so I'll leave this one. Let's move to 217. How can I move from 217 to 653? See, 217, I told you this is 2, this is 6, so it's about a multiple of 3. 217, if I'm multiplying this with 3, this gives me 651. I'm adding 2 to it, I will get 653, which is this answer. Right, now you get 653. Let's try to move over here. So 653, if I'm multiplying this with 2, you will get 1306. If I'm adding 3 to it, you get 1309. 9, which is this number. So you are getting a pattern, right? Here you added 3, here you added 2. If you are multiplying with 3, you are adding 2. If you are multiplying with 2, you are adding 3. Here you are multiplying with 2, you are adding 3. So obviously what will come at this place? This will be 35 multiplied by 3. And if I'm multiplying by 3, I'm adding 2. Okay, so 35 multiplied by 3, this gives 105 plus 2 is equal to 107. So what will come in the place of question mark? This is 107. Let's do a verification also. See, this is 107 that I have calculated. If I'm moving from here to here, right? 107, this will be multiplied by 2 plus 3 now. This gives me 214 plus 3, which is equal to 217. And yes, that's good. That's bingo. We got our 217. That means we are on the correct path. Hence, the question mark will have 107. And this 107 is our correct answer. Option D is the answer to the question. Hope you're clear. Next, question number 18. You have to select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at PQ position. So let's make it. See, you know, there is a lateral inversion when you are facing a mirror. What is lateral inversion? It means that the left of you appears to be on the right side of the mirror, and the right of you appears to be on the left of the mirror, right? Left in the mirror. Okay, so now this B, if I'm seeing the mirror image of B, this will be something like this, right? And then you have this G. If I'm seeing this G, this will have the mirror image like this, something. R will have this. Then L will be laterally inverted. How will Y be laterally inverted? It will look like the same. X, again, it will look like the same. And C will be like inverted C, right? So which is the out of A, B, C, D, which is the correct one? C, first of all, this is not the correct one. D, that's correct. G, this is not the one. So either it may be B or C. If I'm looking at R, then obviously C is my answer. Option C is my answer to the question. Hope you're clear, right? Next, question number 19. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way second is related to the first. So here is a word frontier. It's coded in some language as GSNOUHTS. The closing will be coded in the same language in which set of alphabets, right? See, again, we'll be using our same alphabetical place value table, which we used in the earlier questions. Please keep that table for your reference, because we'll be using that table in a number of questions. Okay. So first one was frontier, and that is changed into FRONTIER. This is changed into GSNOUHDS. Right? Now, what is the logic over here? The logic in this question is that consonants. See, here is a consonant. Wait. Okay. There are consonants, different, and vowels. Right? And what is the logic for the consonants and vowels? For that, understanding that logic, let's go with F. See, the next alphabet to F is G, right? So I'm adding a 1, right? Here again, I'm RS. NO. So here is a -1. O comes after N. So that means we are moving in the backward direction over here. So here is a -1. NO +1, TU +1, IH, here is a -1 again. ED, here is a -1 again. Here is a +1. So from here, that means if this F is a consonant, this is a consonant, here is a vowel. Consonant, consonant, vowel. Again a vowel. So these two are vowels. So that means whenever I'm having vowels, I'm subtracting 1. Right? Subtracting 1. And whenever I encounter consonants, I'm adding 1. Right? Whenever I'm having the consonants, I'm adding 1. And when I'm having vowels, I'm subtracting 1. So let's go with the word closing now. Let's go. CLOSING. Right. C is a consonant. So the very next one to C is D. L is a consonant. Here will be M. O is a vowel. I'm moving in the backward direction, right? N comes before O. So here is this. S is a consonant. So here will be a T. I is a vowel. Here will be H. Right. I'm moving with -1 for the vowels and I'm moving with +1 for the consonants. Right. N is a consonant. I'm adding 1 to it. So I will have a O. G is a consonant. I'm adding 1. So here will be H. So the required word is set of alphabets is D, M, N, D, H, O, H. This is the one, right? So let's check with the options. D, M, N, T, H, O, H. This is option B, which is the answer to the given question. Hope you are clear. All right, then let's move to the next question, which is a mathematical question. Srinija walked 9 kilometers towards west from her home, then turned towards the south and walked 11 kilometers. Then she walked 13 kilometers towards it, and finally she walked 4 kilometers towards the west. How far is Srinija from her initial position? See, let's make a diagram for this so that we can be clear. Okay, so suppose here Srinija walked, you know the directions. Here is a north, here is south, here is east, and here is west, right? So let's make the diagram now for this. Srinija walked 9 kilometers towards the west. So let us say that she started from here, right? This is her initial position. Initially, she was here. She walked 9 kilometers towards the west. So she walked towards the west. How much? 9 kilometers. And then she turned towards south. That means over here, she turned towards south and she walked 11 kilometers now. So here she is. She walked 11 kilometers in the south direction. Correct? Now, then she walked 13 kilometers towards east. So from here, she walked 13 kilometers. So that means she walked something like this, right? 13 kilometers towards the east and finally 4 kilometers towards the west. So here is west and she traveled back how much? 4 kilometers. So that means this much distance is 4 kilometers. How much is this? This will be 9, of course. Kilometers. Correct. Now the question is, how far is Srinija from her initial position? So she came over. This is the final position of her. Okay, this is the final position of Srinija, and let's make it just a minute. Yeah, see 9 kilometers. It should be somewhere here. So here is the 4 kilometer, right? And this one is supposed to be 9 kilometers there, right? So this is her final position. This is the final position of Srinija. Now, I'm repeating the whole thing. Srinija, she walked in 9 kilometers towards the west. So she started from here. This is the west direction and she walked 9 kilometers in this direction. Then she walked south 11 kilometers. So she walked, this is the south and she walked 11 kilometers in the south. She walked 13 in the east direction. Right, in the east direction, she walked 13 and then she came back 4 kilometers. So that means she is at this position. This is 4 kilometers over here and the remaining is 9 kilometer. This one, right? This much is 9 kilometers. Correct. Now the question is, how far is Srinija from her initial position? So this is her distance, right? How much is this? Of course, this is 11 kilometers. Correct. Which is option C. See, this is the final position of Srinija and this is the initial position of her. And how much is the vertical distance between these 2 points? This is, of course, 11 kilometers. Right? So this is the correct answer. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next question number 21. Select the option that is related to the third number in the same way as the second number is related to the first number. 52 is to 91 is related to 72 is to which number? The same relationship exists between these two pairs. So let's try to solve. In this question, you need to get the logic. If you get the logic, then you are done. Okay, and you have to find out the logic between these two numbers. 52 is to 91. 52, if I'm looking at this is 13 fours and 91 is actually 13 sevens. So that means this number into 4 and the same number into 7. So you have to find out the logic for 72 is to which number. See, if I'm saying 18 fours are 72. So that means I got this thing, right? The next one will be 18 sevens are. If I'm following the same logic, which is in this part, the same logic is in this part. So this is 18 sevens are. What is 18 sevens are equal to? This is 126. So this makes 72 is to 126. Hence this 126 is the answer to the question, option D. Right? Hope you're clear about it. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 22. You have to select the Venn diagram that best illustrates a relationship between the classes. Planets, Mars, Venus. You know, Mars and Venus, they both are planets. Both are the planets of our solar system, right? They are planets of our solar system, right? So which one is the correct depiction? No, this is not, because they both are planets. They are different planets. So here is the whole, this one, the outer one represents planets. Let's make a bigger one. Okay, this is universal set, and this one represents planet set, right? This is Mars and this is Venus. This one is Mars and this one is Venus. So they are two different planets which don't have anything in common. Only the fact is that they both are planets. So which one matches? Option D is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 23. Select the number from among the given options so that can replace the question mark. So it is 62, 74, 80, 86, 95, question mark, and 158. Let's write them down so that we can it can help us to find the logic. 62, 74, 80, 86, 95, and 158. Okay, sorry, there is a question mark. Here is a question mark and here is 158. See, if I'm moving from 62 to 74, here is a difference of 12. From here to here, you are having difference of 6. Here to here, difference of 6. Here to here, you are having difference of 9 plus 9. From here to here, I don't know. And from here to here as well. The next number, I don't know. See, if I'm looking at this one, there is 12 from, if I'm moving from 12 to 6, I'm giving it a multiple of 0.5, right? From here to here, if I'm moving in a multiple of 1. 6 to 9, this is like 6 is multiplied by 1.5, right? 3 by 2 or 1.5, this is being multiplied, right? So that we are moving in a multiple of 9. Obviously, the next multiple will be what? It will be 2, because 0.5, 1, 1.5, then 2. Then what will come in the next one? So 9 twos are, it will be 18. Sorry, this is plus 18. Here will be plus 18. And when I'm adding 95 and 18, I get 113. So what will come over here? It will be 113. So let's give it a cross check also. If from here to here, you will be moving in like multiply by 2.5. So 18 multiplied by 2.5, this gives you 45, right? So I'm adding 45 to this. 113 plus 45. This gives me 158, which is correct. Hence, I am on the right path, and 113 option A is the answer to the question. Hope you understood it well. Students, before moving further, hope you're getting all the questions very well. But still, if you're having doubt in any of the questions other than this video also, please join the Telegram link given in the description box. Also, you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. And if you want to practice more such type of questions, you can visit our website www.examsnet.com. Keep learning happily. So let's move to the next question, number 24. It says 8 north facing restaurants P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are located in a straight line. S is second to the left of T, W is third to the left of P, T is between P and V, and S is third to the left of V. W is intermediate right of U, and R is third to the right of P, who is sitting fourth to the right of S. See, here is like 8 north facing restaurants P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. They are located in a straight line. So very first thing which is given to you, it is S is second to the left of T, right? So here is T and S is second to the left of T. So there is something like something is there in between. Okay. Now they all are north facing. It's given. First thing is S is to the left of second left of T. W is third to the left of P. Now it says before moving to this one, W is third to the left of P. I would like to take that T is in between P and V. Okay, T is in between P and V. So here will be P and here will be V. Right? We are, how can we be sure of this? Because it is say S is third to the left of V also. See, I'm repeating this thing again. In the first part, it is said S is second to the left of T, right? Here is T. S is second to the left of T. So here is S. Here is something in between. It is also said S is third to the left of V. So that means V comes over here, right? And it's also said T is in between P and V. So T is in between P and V. Here is T, here is P, and here is V. Next, it is saying that W is third to the left of P. So W is third to the left of P. Here is P, here is S, here is something, and here is W. W is to the left of P. This is done, this is done, this is done, and this is done. The next one is W is immediate right of U. W is immediate right of U. That means U is here. Correct? We are done with this one also. R is third to the right of P. So R is third to the right of P. This is P and this is third position which is occupied by the R. This is P, this is the third position of R. Third position which is occupied by R. Correct. So now here is all are occupied. We are having P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. So P, Q is obviously you are left with one position here, which will be occupied by Q. So now what the question is, who is sitting fourth to the right of S? Here is S, who is sitting fourth to the right of S. This is right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So R is sitting fourth to the right of S. Right? So option C is the answer. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question, number 25. In a certain code language, your attention please. This is written as PUW, CUW, ZUW. Kind attention is written as MUW, ZUW. And please pay attention is written as PUW, ZUW, RUW. How will pay be written in that language? Let's write them. Your attention, please. This is written as PUW, CUW, and ZUW. Then is kind attention. This is written as MUW and ZUW. See, the attention word is over here and it's over here, and the one which is repeated in both is ZUW. So attention means ZUW. Let's write it here. Attention, it means ZUW. Correct. Okay. Now the last one was please pay attention. Please pay attention. This is written as PUW, ZUW, and RUW. So now over here, which word is being repeated? Please. And please is here also. In both the cases, please is there and PUW is being repeated. So please means PUW. And what do you have to find out? Pay. So what does this pay mean? See, attention means ZUW. So obviously pay will mean RUW, right? Let's represent this with a square box, right? So option B is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 26. Which of the following cities won the hosting rights of 2030 Asian Games in December 2020? Is it Doha? Is it Jakarta? Is it Shanghai or Seoul? Which is the correct answer to the question? See, the correct answer to the question is option A, Doha. Asian Games are also called Asiad, and it's held after every 4 years. Among athletes from all over Asia. The first Asian Games was hosted by New Delhi. All right. So the answer to the question is Doha. Doha will be is having the hosting rights of 2030 Asian Games in December 2020. So let's move. Hope you are clear. Option A is the answer to the question. And let's move to the next question, number 27. Which of the following is not a part of the flower? Is it petiole, pistil, stamen, or sepal? See, if you just look at the diagram, please refer to our PDF, which is available on our website. So there you can see the diagram also for the same. Petiole is the answer to the question. It's not a part of the flower. See, petiole is like a stem that attaches the leaf blade to the stem. See, if there is, this is there, right? So petiole is that part. This is the petiole part. Petiole is like a stem that attaches, like a stem that attaches the leaf blade to the stem. Right. This is long, thin, flexible petioles. They allow the leaf blades to flutter in wind, thereby cooling the leaf and bringing fresh air to the leaf surface. So this is the correct answer. Petiole is not a part of the flower. Right. Let's talk about the rest one also. Pistil. Pistil is the innermost part of the plant. Sorry, flower. Innermost part of the flower. It is a female part actually. If I'm talking about the stamen, stamen is the male part of the flower. Then sepal, they are the leaf-like structures. Leaf-like structures attached to the outside of the flower. Okay, they are very much similar to the petals. So I hope you are clear. The answer to the question is option A. Right? Next, question number 28. Who among the following athletes were appointed as Deputy Superintendent of Police by Assam government in February 2021? Is it Ekta Byan, Deepika Kumari, Hima Das, or Juti Chand? Duty Chand. Who was among this? The correct answer to the question is option C, Hima Das. Indian sprinter Hima Das. Indian sprinter. Hima Das was appointed as Assam government in the Assam government as Deputy Superintendent of Police. In 400 meters with a timing of 50.79 seconds, she holds the new Indian national record that she clocked at 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. She's the first Indian athlete to win a gold medal in IAAF World U20 Championship in a track meet. So the answer to the question is option C, Hima Das. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 29. Which among the following amendments of the Constitution of India declared that the Parliament has the power to abridge or take away any of the fundamental rights under Article 368, and such an act will not be a law under the meaning of Article 13? And the given options are 20th Amendment, 28th Amendment, 24th Amendment, or 23rd Amendment. See, the answer to this question, the correct answer to this question is 24th Amendment. Option C. The 24th Amendment of the Constitution of India, officially known as 24th Constitution Act 1971. Constitution Act 1971, it enables the Parliament to dilute fundamental rights through amendments of the Constitution. The 24th Amendment modified Articles 13 and 368 to authorize Parliament to freely amend the fundamental rights. Article 13 stated that any law which has inconsistent with the fundamental rights was invalid. So, option C is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 30. Which of the following crops is described as? It is a crop which is used both as food and fodder. It is a kharif crop that requires temperature between 21 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in old alluvial soil. And the given options are sesame, maize, bajra, or ragi, which is the correct answer to the question. The correct answer to the question is maize. Maize is a crop that is used both as food and fodder. It's a kharif crop that requires temperature between 21 degrees to 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in old alluvial soil. In some states like Bihar, maize is grown in Rabi season also. The use of the modern inputs such as some seeds, fertilizer, irrigation have contributed to the increasing production of this maize, right? Some kharif crops, if I'm talking about some other kharif crops are like paddy, jowar, bajra, right? So answer to this question is option B. Hope you are clear. Next question number 31. Who among the following presidents of India gave assent to 100th Amendment of the Constitution of India? Is it Ramnath Kovind, Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, APJ Abdul Kalam, or Pranab Mukherjee? Which is the right answer to the question? See, Pranab Mukherjee gave the assent to the 100th Amendment Constitution of India. The 100th Amendment of the Indian Constitution deals with land boundary agreement. This agreement exchange of certain enclave territories with Bangladesh and the conferment of citizenship rights to residents of those enclaves took place between India and Bangladesh. The land boundary agreement was signed in Bangladesh in year 2015. So option D, Pranab Mukherjee is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Next is question number 32. During the rule of which of the following dynasties did Timur or Tamerlane invade India in 1398 AD? Is it the Khilji dynasty? Is it the Tughlaq dynasty, the slave dynasty, or the Sayyid dynasty? Which is the correct answer to the question? See, Timur marched into India with his army and reached Delhi in 1398. So, attacking the Delhi Sultanate ruled by the Sultan Nasiruddin Muhammad Shah Tughlaq, he started his journey from Samarkand. After crossing the Sindh River, he entered Punjab. He crossed Indus. He then crossed Indus and captured Multan. He captured Multan and just walked over to Delhi without much resistance. Hence, Tughlaq dynasty is the answer to the question. Right? Option D. See, I'm repeating this. Attacking the Delhi Sultanate ruled by Sultan Nasir ud-Din Muhammad Shah Tughlaq. Right? So it was called the Tughlaq dynasty. So this is the answer to the question. Hope you understood it. Let's move to the next question, number 33. As per the Union Budget of 2021-22, how many textile parks are to be set up in 3 years? Is it 8, 7, 5, or 6? The government has unveiled a scheme for setting up mega textile parks in the country. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has made an announcement while presenting the budget 2021-22 in Parliament. A scheme of mega investment textile parks will be launched in addition to the production linked incentive, that's PLI scheme. 7 mega textile parks will be launched in 3 years as part of the scheme. So the correct answer to the question is option B. Hope you understood this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 34, approximately how much percentage nearest to integer of the total water on the surface of Earth is accounted by the oceans? 97%, 94%, 92%, or 96%? The correct answer to the question is 97%. 97% approximately of the total water on the surface of the Earth is accounted by oceans only. Earth is called blue planet because it looks blue from the space due to presence of water on its surface. Around 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water. 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water, while 29% is covered with continents and islands. So the answer to this question is option A, 97%. Hope you understood this. Then let's move to the next question, number 35. A foul smell from a body, especially during a sultry summer, is due to the action of dash on sweat, virus, bacteria, melanin, or moisture. See, The foul smell from a body, especially during a sultry summer, is due to the action of bacteria on the sweat. Sweat glands are small tabular. If I'm talking about the sweat glands, they are small tabular structures of the skin that produce of the skin that produce sweat. So sweat glands are used to regulate the temperature and remove the waste by excreting water, sodium salts, nitrogenous waste such as urea onto the skin surface. So what does these glands excrete is wastewater, waste by secreting. What do they secrete? Water, sodium salts, nitrogenous wastes, nitrogenous waste such as urea onto the skin surface. So the foul smell, which you often feel, is due to the presence of due to the action of bacteria on that sweat. So option B is the answer to the question. Hope you understood. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 36, it says, who among the following was the ruler of Rashtrakuta dynasty? Was it Dhruva, Kanishka, Samudragupta, or Ashoka? Which is the correct answer to the question? The correct answer to the question is Dhruva. Dhruva is a ruler of the Rashtrakuta dynasty from 780 to 793 CE. During his reign, the kingdom expanded into empire, which included all the territory between Kaveri River and central India. All right, so option A, Dhruva, is the answer to the question. Hope you understood it. Let's move to the next question. Number 37. The Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021, which was passed in March 2021, amended the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act 1998, 1991, 1996, or 1994. See, the answer to the question is option B, 1991. The Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Act 2021 was introduced in the Lok Sabha on March 15, 2021. The bill amends the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act 1991. This act provides a framework for the functioning of the Legislative Assembly and the Government of the National Capital Territory, that is NCT of Delhi. Hope you understood. So option B is the answer to the question. All right, then let's move to the next question. See, students, if you want to have a very detailed information, please refer to the PDF which is available on our website www.examsnet.com. All right, let's move to the next question, number 38. As a part of mission Sagar 4, Indian naval ship Jalashva arrived at Port Anjuan, Comoros on 14 March 2021 to deliver 1,000 metric tons of what? Tea, wheat, sugar, or rice? The answer to the question is rice. As a part of the mission Sagar 4, Indian naval ship Jalashava arrived at the port Anjuan, Comoros on 14 March 2021 to deliver 1,000 metric tons of rice. An official ceremony for handing over the food aid from central for the government of India to the government of Comoros, from the government of India to the government of Comoros. It was held on 15 March 2021. The Indian side was represented by Captain Pankaj Chauhan. Commanding Officer INS Charashava. So this this was also one second visit of the Indian Navy ship to the island country with a span of a year. So option D is the answer to the question. Hope you understood this. Next question number 39. The value of gross domestic product GDP of India is published by PIB in US dollar, yen, yuan, or Indian rupee. The very much obvious answer to the question is option D, Indian rupee. PIB publishes the value of GDP in Indian rupee. Real GDP, or the gross domestic product, in the year 2020 to 21 is estimated to be rupees 135.13 lakh crore, as against the first revised estimate of GDP for year 2019 to 20 of rupees 145.6 lakh 69 lakh crore. This growth in GDP during 2019 to 2020 is estimated at 7% -7.3%. So option D, Indian rupee, is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question. Next question, which of the following diseases cannot be prevented by vaccination? Rabies, typhoid, beriberi, or measles? Which is the correct answer to the question? And the correct answer is beriberi. Beriberi is easily treated with thiamine supplements. Hence, it does not need any vaccine. The doctor may prescribe a thiamine shot or a pill for the same. This beriberi disease, this refers to the deficiency of thiamine pyrophosphate. So the beriberi is the answer. Let's see with the other options as well. If I'm talking about rabies, rabies is a fatal, but a very preventable. It's a fatal, but preventable viral disease. The rabies vaccine is an active immunizing agent which is used to prevent infection caused by rabies virus. Next, talking about the typhoid. Typhoid is a bacterial infection. It's caused by bacterial infection that can spread throughout the body, affecting many organs. It is caused by a bacteria. It's a bacterial infection. Let's talk about the measles. Measles is an acute viral respiratory illness. This refers to the, if I'm talking about the measles, and this can be prevented by using the MMR vaccine. So beriberi is the disease which can't be prevented by the vaccine. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you clear with this. Next, question number 41. Which among the following first argued that in the face of high deficits, people save more? Amartya Sen, Adam Smith, Esther Dufalo, or David Ricardo? The correct answer to the question is David Ricardo. Option D. This is the answer to the question. He first argued in the face of high deficits, people save more. The law comparative advantage. The law of comparative advantage is popularly attributed to English political economist David Ricardo. His book on the principles of political economy and taxation was written in 1817. So this is the answer to the question. Option D, David Ricardo. Hope you understood this. Next, question number 42. Who among the following was elected as president of Asian Cricket Council ACC in January 2021? Was it Saurabh Ganguly or Jai Singh or Anurag Thakur or Sachin Tendulkar? Well, the correct answer to the question, any guess? Yes, it is Jai Singh, option B. Jai Singh was elected as the president of ACC, that is Asian Cricket Council, in January 2021. He will take over the reins from Mr. Nazmul Hassan. Nazmul Hassan, president of Bangladesh Cricket Board. So option B, Jai Singh, is the answer to the question. The ACC was formed in New Delhi on 19 September 1983 as Asian Cricket Conference. So I hope you are clear with this. Question number 43. It says the Nobel Prize in Literature 2020 was awarded to which of these four people? The first option is Olga Tokarczuk, then Louis Gluck, then Kazuo Ishiguro, then Peter Handke. Which is the correct answer to the question? The correct answer, the Nobel Prize in Literature 2020 was awarded to Louis Gluck. She won Nobel Prize in Literature 2020 for her unmistakable poetic voice. Her unmistakable poetic voice that with austere beauty makes individual existence universal. So, option B, Louis Gluck, is the answer to the question. Hope you understood this. All right, then let's move to the next question, number 44. It says which law of Newton provides a quantitative definition of force? Is it second law of motion or universal law of gravitation or first law of motion or third law of motion? Which of the which of the four is the answer to the question? The correct answer to the question is Newton's second law. Second law of motion, option A. This second law of motion, it says that the rate of change of linear momentum of a body is rate of change of linear momentum. That's momentum which is taking place in a straight line. Linear momentum is directly proportional to external, I shall write it over here, external force applied to the body, and this change takes place in the direction of the applied force. Okay. See, the rate of change of linear momentum, like the body is moving in a straight line, the rate of change of the linear momentum, I mean, at the rate at which the body is changing its momentum is directly proportional to how much magnitude of the force applied. Magnitude of the force applied, and this change takes place in the direction of the force applied. Like if suppose you are applying the direction in the east, sorry, if you are applying the force in the east direction, then the motion will take place in the east direction only. Okay, so this can be written as P, which is vector quantity, is equal to mass into V. That's P. This is the momentum. This is represented as if a body makes of a mass M moves with a velocity V, then this is the linear momentum of the body, where V is the vector quantity. And if a force F is applied on that body, then force is given by mass into acceleration. Right. So from the above concept, it's clear that the Newton's second law of motion provides a definition of force. Option A is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 45. Madum Mifi is Midum Mifi is an ancestor worship festival celebrated in the state of Goa, Himachal Pradesh, Assam, or Madhya Pradesh. Which of these is the answer to the question? See, this one, Midu Mifi is a festival which is celebrated in the state of Assam. The Ahoms celebrate this festival in a common place to worship their ancestors on 31st January every year with all the traditional costumes and fanfare. It is the most important ancestor worship communal festival in this region celebrated by the Aham people. So this Assam is the answer to the question. Option C is the answer. Next, let's move to question number 46. Which of the following Harappan sites is in Haryana? Is it Rakhigari? Is it Dholavira, Lothal, or Kalibangan? Which of these is a Harappan site in Haryana? The correct answer to the question is option A, Rakhigari. Rakhigari site of Indus. Rakhigari site of Indus Valley civilization, situated at Rakhigari village in Hisar district. This site is located at Saraswati River Plain, some like 27 kilometers from the seasonal Gaggar River. So, Rakhigari option A is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 47. The Deomali is the highest mountain peak of West Bengal, Odisha, Bihar, or Assam. The answer to the question is option B, Odisha. See, this Deomali, this is 1672 meters mountain peak, which is situated on the Eastern Ghat in Odisha. It is the highest peak in Odisha. This one. So this is a mountain peak in the Chandragiri Potanji sub-range of the Eastern Ghats. It's located near Koraput town in the Koraput district of the southern Odisha, which is of course in India. So option B, Odisha, is the answer to the question. Let's move to the next question then. Next question number 48, which says, which of the following is a UNESCO recognized dance form? Is it Kalbelia, Bhangra, Gidda, or Tilkahi? The answer to the question is option A, Kalbelia. See, UNESCO, this is the answer. UNESCO has inscribed Kalbelia folk songs and dance in the representative list of the intangible culture heritage of humanity in 2010. This folk dance is performed by the women of Kalbelia tribe in Rajasthan. So option A is the answer to the question. Hope you understood. If I'm talking about the rest one, Bhangra and Gidda, they are the folk dances of Punjab. And Dalkahi is the folk dance of Odisha. Let's move to the next question. Question number 49. Ozone is an allotrope of oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or hydrogen. First of all, you should know like what are the allotropes. If I'm talking about this is a question of chemistry. Allotropes, like if each of two or more different, what are the allotropes of any element? If I'm talking about, so what are the allotropes? It's each of the two or more different physical forms in which an element can exist. For example, the very common allotrope, I'll talk about the carbon. Our carbon has so many allotropes. For example, graphite, carbon can exist as graphite. It can exist as diamond and charcoal as well. So these are the things that you see in your daily life. So these are the actually allotropes of carbon. That means carbon can exist in these physical forms. Correct. Now the question is, ozone is an allotrope of. oxygen. Ozone is an allotrope of oxygen. Let's make the structural diagram for this. Here is an oxygen atom, here is another oxygen atom, here is another oxygen atom. So these are, ozone is O3 actually, so this is an allotrope of oxygen. This is the Lewis structure of the ozone. So see, this oxygen, this is having two valence electrons over here and 1 2 over here and 1 2. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This oxygen is completing its octet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. This oxygen is also completing its octet. Let's talk about this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. This oxygen atom is also completing its octet. So this is the formula for ozone. That's O3. O3 is the ozone and it's an allotrope of oxygen. Hope you understood this. And option A is the answer to the question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 50. Which of the following environment events is observed by switching off lights at home, business, establishments, landmarks, and so on for an hour? The options are Earth Charter, World Environment Day, Earth Hour, or Earth Day. Which of these is the answer to the question? Any guesses? Yes, the correct answer to the question is option C, Earth hour. Earth hours, it's a switching of the switching off movement, switching of the movement where it is. Yeah, it is a switching of the movement observed worldwide on the last Saturday of March each year. This environment event is observed by switching off all the lights at homes, business, establishments, landmarks, and so on for an hour. It was first observed in 2007 by the World Wildlife Fund in Sydney. People switch off the lights of their premises for about an hour. It starts at 8:30 according to the local times on the last Saturday of March. It's a symbolic action that connects with people and draws their attention towards the climate crisis. So I hope you have understood it well. Option C, Earth hour, is the answer to the question.